Welcome to our channel, the place where we dive deep into the most gripping, shocking, and emotionally charged stories unfolding in Beyond the Gates. Here, we unravel every layer of betrayal, desire, conflict, and heartbreak that burns beneath the surface of this world, exposing secrets that can either destroy families or bind them together in the most unexpected ways. If you have followed us before, you know we specialize in peeling back the layers of these tangled lives, showing not just what happens, but why it happens, and how every choice reverberates like a thunderclap through the corridors of power, wealth, and forbidden passion. Today, we take you into one of the most explosive developments yet, the moment Eva discovers she is carrying Tomas's child, a revelation that will tear at the fragile balance between love, loyalty, and vengeance. From the instant Eva realized her body carried new life, her world shifted irreversibly. The knowledge surged through her like a forbidden flame. It was more than joy, more than hope, it was a dangerous victory carved out of secrecy. She felt an intoxicating rush that made her pulse race with pride and fear. This was her secret, a fragile miracle hidden within her, yet already charged with the power to upend everything. Her joy was raw and undeniable, but it was also poisoned by the shadows of betrayal. Nothing in her life was ever untouched by conflict, and this child was both a gift and a curse, destined to become the center of storms yet to come. Every night, Eva lay awake, one hand pressed against her abdomen, whispering her secret to herself in silence. She envisioned the child as the purest expression of love, untouched by deceit or rivalry, yet she knew reality would corrupt that purity the moment the truth emerged. She imagined Tomas's reaction. Would he see this as a symbol of their bond, or would he see only ruin? His heart was chained by loyalty to another woman, to Kat, whose fierce pride would never forgive such a betrayal. The thought both thrilled and terrified Eva. For once, she would not be powerless. For once, Kat would no longer stand unchallenged. But victories in this family came only in blood and fire, and Eva could already feel the heat rising. The Dupree world was built like a fortress, guarded by appearances and riddled with secrets. Within those walls, every betrayal spread like a crack through stone, threatening collapse. Eva's pregnancy was not simply a matter of personal joy, it was an act that redefined alliances, shattered bonds, and raised questions of inheritance, loyalty, and power. Her womb carried not just life, but destruction. Sooner or later, suspicion would ignite into rage, and her secret would explode in a storm no one could contain. Tomas himself was caught in the trap of his own weakness. He had lived in denial, balancing desire against duty, savoring stolen moments while avoiding the inevitable reckoning. Yet Eva's condition would tear away every mask. Once the truth was known, his betrayal would be carved into his skin for all to see. His pride, his honor, his loyalty, all compromised in the heartbeat of a child not yet born. He was a man cornered by his own choices, forced to carry shame alongside the love that had consumed him. Every look from Kat became heavier, every silence from Naomi sharper, and Tomas could no longer hide from the consequences he had created. Eva, meanwhile, began to sense the danger closing in. Naomi's sharp instincts were the first to pierce the veil of secrecy. Naomi noticed the shift in Eva's presence, the way her glow betrayed her even when she tried to mask it. Suspicion was planted, and suspicion in this family was always a prelude to war. Eva tried to hide, to bury her joy under layers of indifference, but it was too late. Time would expose her. Her body would change. The whispers would spread. She could already feel the eyes watching, judging, waiting for the right moment to strike. The gatherings of the family grew colder, heavier with unspoken tension. Each smile carried venom, each embrace the weight of betrayal. Eva stood at the center of it all, defiant but terrified, knowing that when the truth came to light, she would be branded not as a woman blessed by life but as an enemy who had dared to seize what was not hers. She carried her secret like a banner into battle, aware that victory might cost her everything. Yet even in fear, she found power. She had bound Tomas to her in the most permanent way possible. The others could curse her, despise her, try to tear her apart, but nothing could erase the blood that now tied them together. The moment of revelation did not come quietly. It erupted like a storm breaking the horizon, impossible to suppress. The truth was not spoken but felt, radiating through the air, suffocating in its intensity. Naomi's fury burned with volcanic heat, Kat's rage ignited like wildfire, and Tomas's shame hollowed him into a shell of himself. In that silence, in that unbearable stillness, the family fortress crumbled. Masks fell away. Alliances shattered. What had been whispered in shadows now stood in the light, undeniable and irreversible. Eva did not retreat. She stood amidst the wreckage, carrying both pride and terror in equal measure. She was no longer the hidden lover, the secret companion, she was the bearer of a future none of them had chosen, yet all of them would be forced to confront. The child inside her was both hope and curse, salvation and destruction. With every passing day, as her body changed, so too did the family's world unravel. Decisions would be made, betrayals revealed, and loyalties tested until nothing remained untouched. In the end, Eva's joy was not enough to protect her. The pregnancy that had once seemed like a miracle became a war. Each step she took was a defiance of the storm around her. Each heartbeat of the child echoed like a drum of rebellion. The gates of secrecy had opened, and chaos flooded through. Within those gates, love and betrayal twisted together, and the family's future teetered on the edge of collapse. This is just the beginning. The story of Eva, Tomas, and the fragile life that now binds them will continue to unfold with even greater fire, betrayal, and impossible choices. Every secret will find the light, and every bond will be tested until only the strongest survive. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of Beyond the Gates. If you don't want to miss the next shocking revelations, make sure to follow and subscribe to our channel because the drama is only just beginning.